So when we first found this plot to build our dream Thai house, we fell in love with the trees here. But unfortunately, this big tree needs to be cut down. Yeah, so what's happened with this tree? So when we moved here, absolutely loved it. The idea with the house being here, in between two trees, is that they provide like shade throughout the day. So at the moment we're in the morning and you'll see like it's shade all along the bottom down here. But unfortunately, it ended up being quite close to the house. And when we built the house, they did say that they recommended chopping it down. And in my haste and just wanting to keep it basically, I said not to. But recently, we got a guy out to chop some branches off because it was a bit dangerous really, having such a big tree next to the house. The danger of it obviously falling on the house and causing some damage. He knew a lot about trees and he said this is probably the worst type of tree to have next to your house because this particular tree has very fast growing roots and they don't grow down, they grow out. So they'll be starting to grow under the house. So within a few years, he reckoned we'd definitely start to see damage on the house. Yeah, so today we're going to chop it down. It's going to have to come down. But before we do chop it down, we're going to go have a look at some other trees to replace it. Because it's quite cool in Thailand, you can get like ready grown trees. I mean, you can in other countries, but they're quite reasonably priced in Thailand. So we're going to go look at some trees that we might be able to replace this one with. So maybe not as close to the house, but maybe here we might sort of put a tree and then we'd still get the shade in the garden. So yeah, Millie's just having a breakfast there. You might be able to see her. She can't wait, she's too hungry. Such a shame really. I really wanted to keep it, but yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. So yeah, we're going to have a ride out now. Excuse the mess, it's moving everything to this tree and we're having our garage done at the moment as well. So yeah, we're going to hop in the Datsun. That's just had some repairs, you'll have seen in a recent video. So I've not tested it properly yet. It's still not starting properly and it's got quite bad alignment, but it should be all right. So we're going to have a ride out, go to some coffee shops, and yeah, go to this tree place and check out what trees they have and how much they are to replace this one. And then yeah, come back and unfortunately chop this tree down. The tree nursery is located to the east of Chiang Mai in a beautiful area called Mai On. And Millie wouldn't let us drive through without first visiting a coffee shop. Today it was a cafe called Pupana, and after some very nice coffee it was on to our next of Millie's detours, a trip to a temple called Mon Kuera. This is quite an unusual temple as visitors have to carry out a 9-point prayer ritual, which if you successfully complete, you get good luck. So the ritual began with a cleansing by pouring some water on a rock. Next we wrote out some wishes, then we paid respects to the Buddha, we lit a candle for Wen Suran, burnt some paper for our birthday, brushed away the bad luck, before finally paying respects to the Naga Lord. I'm not very superstitious, but I do enjoy doing things like this, and it's a worthy detour. However, we needed to get back on track. Right, so we made it to the place where the trees are, or the place we knew about anyway. So this place in Mayon just has lots of trees at the side of the road that are for sale, lots of nurseries. So we're going to have a walk around, see what we like, and yeah, see what we can get, see what trees they have available. There's a few that we like already, isn't there, Millie? What's it called in Thai? Nam. Intanim Nam. That's one of the ones we're looking for. It's I forget the English name. It's something like myrtle or something like that. It's really, really nice flowers. Anyway, yeah, there's lots of trees here. Some of different sizes, and yeah, there'll be different prices. So we're just going to park the truck up here in the shade and go have a wander and see what we can see. Yeah, so they come all bounded with a root ball at the bottom, and then yeah, that gets loaded onto a pickup truck, and yeah, and then buried at our spot. So yeah, I wonder what age all these trees are. There's some nice looking ones. But yeah, we're a bit limited for budget, so ours might not be that nice looking. Let's see if we can find someone and get some prices anyway. No, there's no other one.
She's the one.
No, that'll cost a bit, that. Big tree.
ใช้ได้ 50,000 ค่ะ
50K
50K, that one at the front.
ใช่ค่ะคือพร้อมราคานี้คือพร้อมปลูกพร้อมขนส่ง
include the transportation and grow
Yeah, so that's
แต่
50K.
อันนี้ก็อยู่ที่ 45,000 ค่ะพี่
ไอ้ที่เป็นอย่างนี้ยนะ
ใช่จะได้ 45,000 อันนี้อยู่ 30,000 ค่ะพี่ใช่มันแล้วแต่ขนาดไซส์
Hold
ต้
on.
นค่ะพี่ใช่
So,
50 45 30
okay, 50, 45 and 30 for them
แต่
three.
ต้นที่จะเนี้ยค่ะพี่ใช่จ้ะ
And then what about, like, say, this smaller one here?
ไอ้เตี้ยๆอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
จะได้ 30,000 ค่ะ
30 for that.
If I'm honest, trees are not something I know a lot about, so I don't really know what I'm looking at. So if anyone's got any good advice out there, definitely put in the comments, because it'd be really helpful in helping us choose a good tree for the garden. They seem to range from about 10k for the small ones, all the way up to 100k for the big ones. And of course, these are quite different trees to the one we're getting cut down. The more ornamental trees, so they have better flowers, have better shade, and they just grow a lot slower. It's interesting to compare. We've actually got a picture from 2018 of the tree we're getting cut down, and you'll see that tree on the right. And then if we fast forward just 6 years to 2024, it's absolutely huge. This tree can grow apparently over a metre a year. So yeah, that's why it needs to go, because yeah, the tree grows like so fast and the roots grow very fast too. So yeah, but anyways, back to the nursery. We did actually find a tree that we really liked, and it's called a Samet Deng. Now it's a very popular shade tree that often grows with a bend, and this one was a very good size. The only trouble with it though was the price. It was 40,000 baht, so not cheap, and I think unfortunately a lot more than what we're willing to spend. So we're going to have to go away and do some serious thinking about what sort of tree and the size we're going to put in. But in the meantime, our existing tree has to come down. Due to the proximity of the house, we asked around quite a bit to make sure we got someone who was very experienced in felling trees. This tree also had multiple stems, so wouldn't be the easiest to cut down either, and we didn't want it falling on the house.
Oh, the poor tree. Oh. People will say I'm a bit soft, but I really don't like chopping down trees. I think it's such a shame when they've been there that long. But, oh dear. It's got to be done, I guess. It's got to be done.
I know there'll be a lot of people watching this right now thinking, what have you done? Now you don't have any shade. What a mistake. But it just wasn't worth the risk. So the best option in my eyes right now is to just cut it down and replace it with something else. Ideally, something with even better shade and leaves all year round. And definitely something with safer roots.